Okay, so first things first, you're going to grab a gum wrapper. Okay. And then you see the smaller flap over here? Okay, so you're going to bend that forward, bend this other one over it, so you know they're almost about the same length. And then you're going to fold it over again. Fold that in half. Then open it up. Fold this in half. Fold that in half. There you go. And you're going to do that with about 9 more. I used 10 gum wrappers for my ring, but you know, you might need 8 or 12 depending on how big your finger is. But you have to make sure that they're even. They can't be odd numbered. So okay, I'm going to do this 2 more times. Okay, so remember, the smaller flap, make sure you fold it over till it hits the fold of the other side. Fold this down. Fold this in half. Fold it in half this way. Open it. Fold this down. This as well. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. So after you're done folding all the gum wrappers, you're going to start connecting them. Okay. So you see how this side of the gum wrapper, there's like a whole bunch of flaps? You're going to use the other side, the one that only has 2 flaps. Okay. So when you're inserting the other gum wrapper, make sure that the side with 2 flaps is facing upward. Connect like that. Okay. So grab another gum wrapper and make sure once again that the side with 2 flaps is pointing upward. You insert that again. So you know you're going to start having like this kind of zigzag shape. Then you just keep going until you're done with all of your gum wrappers. And once again, make sure that it's an even amount of gum wrappers or else you won't be able to close the ring. Now I'll meet you guys back when I'm done with this. So now you're going to have this. Oh, and sorry about this, guys, by the way. In order to film this part of the video, I needed to readjust my camera a bit, and I have my iPhone on top of building blocks. So yeah, and I'm gonna be really honest, I was gonna show you guys how to close this right now, but I had a lot of difficulty with this. So, like I said before, I have descriptions to the 3 videos I used that helped me make this ring. I'm gonna put them down in the description box. So if this comes out really crappy, then just go take a look at one of the videos that I list in the description box, because yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this. So I'm gonna try to do my best to teach you guys how to do this. Okay, so the last gum wrapper that you connected right here, you're gonna pull the flaps out. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys saw that, but you pull these flaps out. so that it's just, you know, like that. Make sure that when you're folding this over, insert the inner flap right here into this inner part right there. And make sure to fold this other flap into the outer one as well. Okay, there you go. And I had already done this, but guys, the way I did this, the flaps were too long once I had, like, closed the ring, so this part right here came out really long and weird. So what I ended up doing was cutting the flaps that I ended up unfolding, so that the ring would come out, this part would come out normal sized. So make sure to cut this, you know, maybe, let's see, cut about this much off. Yeah, so that when you insert it, this part doesn't come out really long and weird. So now what you're going to do is the part where I had told you earlier not to insert the flaps, the one where there was a whole bunch of little flaps, right there. Now you're going to insert these flaps right here through there. You might want to use a thumbtack or scissors or something to open up all these little flaps, to make sure that you can get the longer flaps that you unfolded in there. Okay. So like that. Now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so once again, right there. Okay, and now I'm going to use my scissors to fix that. Okay, so there you go. We're just going to let the phone ring. So now you have your ring. Oh, and I just wanted to say that if that was kind of difficult, yeah, once again, link to the other video that really helped me out with this will be in the description box, because I'm sure I did an absolutely terrible job. By the way, this is something that I ended up having trouble with for some reason. If you want to know what the package of gum looks like, I bought this. I know it should have been Juicy Fruit, I know, but surprisingly enough, the store I went to didn't have Juicy Fruit. So this is what the package looks like. And I guess just anything that says Wrigley's up here will contain gum with the wrappers that you need. So yeah. So for the bow tie, you're gonna need like shiny red and gold paper material. I bought this. And yeah, I just cut out the shape of the bow tie and the gold center from like these letters. And let me give you guys a better look. Okay, so it's that. And I bought them at Office Depot for like $6.81 or something like that. So I'm gonna get a letter out. Okay, so that for the bow tie, and then let's use this yellow for the center. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut out the shape of the bow tie that you want. Yeah, so what I did was I drew it first on the back, and then I cut it out, and then, you know, yeah, so I'll meet back with you guys once I cut it out. So I have my bow tie, and you can do either one of two things for the middle. You can either cut out, you know, the shape that you need to fill this out. And here's a picture of the actual ring, so you guys can see what that looks like. Okay, so you can either cut out the middle and, you know, glue it on. Or what I did, because honestly I thought cutting out a piece for the middle and then gluing it on. For some reason, it seemed really difficult to me. So, what I'm going to do with this little gold part right here, I'm just going to cut out like a really thin strip of this. I'm going to glue it on top and then cut it after it's dry, to get, you know, the shape that I need afterwards. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to fast forward it, so you guys can see what it is I'm doing. So now what you're going to do, since you have your bow tie and your ring, you're simply going to, where you close the ring off, remember where I showed you guys earlier where you were going to close it? You're just going to take some glue and glue it on right about there. Now you're just going to grab the ring, and let's see. Depending on what kind of glue you use, you know, it's going to take different amounts of time for your ring to dry, you know, compared to someone else that uses a different type of glue as you. But mine's dry already, so yeah, there you go.